And then when things get unleashed that you've been holding under wraps, and you wonder if they're going to harm you, that's not the end of the world. Because sometimes when that happens, you're now relieved of the energy of trying to hide it. Years ago, I preached a sermon series on dysfunctional families. Some of you were part of that. Not that you had dysfunctional families, you were. Maybe so, I don't know. But you were there. And during that series, I remember debating whether I would reveal that my father, for the larger part of my life, was an alcoholic. Toward the end of his life, he was sober for more than a decade. When he died, he was sober. But for the larger part of my life, I grew up in the home of an alcoholic. And I remember distinctly wrestling with that because, first of all, I asked my father, I said, I'm thinking about telling the people that I grew up that way to kind of make them, know that transparency and all that stuff. And I said, do you mind? He said, no, not as long as it's going to help somebody. I don't care. But that still didn't make it easy for me. So I'm like, okay. So am I going to tell these people about this, or am I going to tell them a story about a person who was a preacher from Baltimore, whose father was an alcoholic? So I thought, I said, well, if I reveal this, people are going to shun me. Church going to vote to put me out because, I was a pastor of a prestigious church. They can't have it. Their pastor, came out of a house with an alcoholic in it. That can't happen. We might do something about him. So I finally got the courage to reveal it. I revealed it. And not only did the lightning not strike the church, not only did they not shun me, but after the sermon, people came to me and said, me too. Me too. And the stuff you were hiding, when you finally get it off your chest, you're going to discover there's a whole lot of people going to raise their hands and say, me too. You're a week away from bankruptcy. Hello. Me too. Your marriage is on the rocks. Me too. You got a terminal diagnosis. Me too. Some of your children ain't angels. Me too. And you running around carrying all this stuff, and it's getting to the place that you want to kill yourself when people find out, and everybody in the same boat. And I discovered if they ain't got this, they got that. And you know what's so funny? Here's the funny part. The stuff you hide, people already know. They already. I've had people come up to me and cry. I just had to tell you something. I already know. What are you doing? And you don't need no deep revelation from God either. They already know. And you carrying this stuff around with all this burden. It ain't as bad as you think.